I'm at the airport. It's my 6th flight of the week, and I wanted to share this thinking around entitlement, this idea that we deserve better, that we should be recognized more often. And I remember back when things weren't going that well for me, and that wasn't really a long time ago. It was maybe 3-4 years ago, and I was having a tough time. I couldn't pay rent. I was just having a tough time generally, and I see that in a lot of people around me. And I remember the sort of conversations I used to have with myself and with people around me, and they were always around the idea that I was complaining that people weren't recognizing how amazing I was, and all the hard work I was doing wasn't being recognized, and how dare people not see this. I got to tell you something, the level of entitlement has fallen away totally, and with it has come the hardest period of work that I've ever done. Like I started off saying, this is the 6th flight of the week. It's Wednesday, or no, it's Tuesday. I started flying on Saturday. I'm still coming back to Cape Town tomorrow, and I've never worked harder. The level of hustle that I have now is uncomparable to ever before. Although I'm really loving what I'm doing at the moment, but still the hustle is real. And I remember listening to a talk by Ron Nierner, a good friend of mine, and he was talking about the guys who actually went and made it to the South Pole and the North Pole. And there were 2 groups of guys. One of the guys, or one group, never made it, and half the people died. And the other group made it. And the difference between the two was that one group did 15 miles a day, every day, no matter the weather, whether the weather was good or the weather was bad. And the other group kind of did what they could, and when they stopped, they kind of stopped. Pretty entitled. They were English, and back then I imagine the colonial English attitude was, lucky us, we are the special and chosen ones, and we deserve to have X, Y, and Z. The Norwegian group, who were not entitled and still aren't actually entitled, are very hardworking and kind of go by the process and continuously chisel away at it. So I guess my video today is really about this idea about, if you think you're not being recognized, you're not working hard enough. If you think that you should be entitled to more, you're wrong. The hustle is real. We've got to be grafting. It's not always fun. I'm pretty tired at the moment. I've had a full day of work, and I'm flying to have another full day of work tomorrow. And I just wanted to say, 15 miles a day. 15 miles a day, chisel it as you go along, chisel it as you go along. And I know that often I put out a very optimistic front, and I am 90% of the time very happy and very energized. But I have low days, and I have downtime, and I've got irritable days, and I just wanted to share the sort of behind the scenes of the hustle. It's Tuesday night, and I'm not watching Netflix, and I'm not eating pizza, but I'm at the airport, pushing my suitcase and getting ready for another flight. Hope you have a good evening, and happy Women's Day tomorrow. Ciao.